How's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in to House of Truth. All general messages that may not resonate, but if people like a personal soul session, feel free to email me at AZARIATHEINTUITIVE@gmail.com and I'll be happy to assist you with the reading or you can Google House of Truth. Leave me a message. I'll get back with you in a 24-hour period. I pray that everybody's okay. Keep it safe, stay protected. Vital you keep up on your prayers and or meditations to build your own personal relationship with the Most High. Having faith is the number one key. This is a general collective message. Some of y'all older women, or you got this little young YT, or how they say, how is it? I say young T, young thug. He must be a young thug. Yeah, or he's thuggish, ruggish. The thuggish, yeah, somebody thinks they thugging out here, but he's young. Could be attracted to some um, older gal, older lady, okay, older queen, older empress, okay. And I'm just gonna do an energy check in real quick. But this person is under heavy influence when it comes to others, okay. This person is old enough, okay. They're not a kid, but they're old enough to make their own choices and decisions when it comes to partnerships, relationships, and friendships. But there is a major influence when it comes to this person in their decision makings when it comes the decision making when it comes to relationships and partnerships, right? We got lifesaver. It says you are not alone in the storm as you grasp for air. Salvation appears and a breath away from safety. Okay, calling in this young energy. So they either look at you as a lifesaver. They probably coming to you because they need some type of help. Okay, they feel like there's no exit here. It says trapped in a situation with no exit or escape. Okay, experiencing a perpetual return to the same situation. So this person, this really, whether this be a young female or a young dude, okay, um, they're going through some type of cycle right now. And they're trapped in an infinite loop with no escape. Okay, engages in siphoning task that never ends, in a siphoning task that never ends. So this person is, it's like no exit. They can't leave something. When it comes to 35, 5, 6, 7, that's mastery, rewards, and success. Added together with number 3, that's about teamwork, working in harmony. There's a conflicts, confusion. Something is fluctuating. Energies are fluctuating, which can bring about some type of change. So your person is dealing with a karmic flame. Okay, it says false flame. It says put you on emotional false flames will put you on this emotional roller coaster, which causes distress. They're more of a lesson than a blessing. But partnerships that hinder your progress and creates obstacles. Intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure here. So they feel trapped in this situation because they're dealing with a partner, whether this be male or female. I did say young guy, but you take it as the energies and place them where they fit. This person feels like they're needing saving here with the life saver here. Okay, this person could be 24. This person could be 35. Take it as it resonates. This, this person could be 42. Take it as it resonates. Self-discipline. It says stuck in a bad routine that dampers the productivity, feeling empowered by choosing sobriety over alcohol. So this person could be trying to is trying to stop drinking, drugs, whatever the case may be, but they're trying to discipline themselves here. It says focus on long term discipline rather than short-term comfort. So this person is trying to discipline themselves, okay? With the number four, when it comes to working alone, working together, coming together and working together, they're trying to be disciplined, but there's fighting going on. Somebody could be drinking, okay? Take it as it resonates. So once again, they look at you as like some type of lifesaver, somebody that can save them from this situation. Okay, they feel like they're alone when it comes to the storm. Okay, feel like they're smothering. Salvation will appear for them. They will receive salvation. Okay, they also don't feel safe in this connection too. Take it as a resonate. Just us. It says across distances. It says the miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space and trust that what is meant for you will find its way. Certain events are impossible to avoid and they drastically shape the future of this connection, needing to embrace the uncertainties, knowing that serendipity works in your favor here. So they look at you as someone that brings them joy, brings them peace, serendipity. They're waiting for the moment where it can just be you two together. So they are contemplating and thinking about you, but y'all could live at a distance. Take it as a resonate. You're not in the same community, is what I'm feeling. So this person feels like they can't get away. They're trapped in a situation. Okay, it's a perpetual return of the same situations. Okay, trapped in an infinite loop with no escape. Engages in siphoning tasks that never ends. This is sound almost like, yeah, you got the danger. This is the fatal blow. It says the doctrine of mutual assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight. Facing the conflict head on could have prevented the total destruction here. So someone's in danger. This is like someone's getting ready to explode. This is the ticking time bomb. Making choices and decisions. 28, 8, 9, 10. There's a cycle that's getting ready to come to an end. A death ending transformation. Okay. But they're waiting for you guys to be together. Okay, y'all cross distance. Y'all can live in different states. You could have met each other online. Take it as a resonate. This person is wanting to maybe grow and build with you. Take it as a resonate. They're doing a lot of introspection and reflection when it comes to bringing cycles to an end. Dealing with a false flame, a karmic partner. Okay. They're dealing with a false flame. They made a choice and a decision to work along with this individual, but the walls is closing in on them with the number 15. New beginning is bringing about conflicts, fluctuation, changes. So this person is wanting to remove the wall that's built by uh, these cultural differences, okay, our sexual orientation, take it as it resonate, are others that divide, uh, that are others divides that once seemed unbreakable. There is no more space for denial, only resolution. So this person is trying to find a resolution. This person could be in jail at this time or locked up. Take it as a resonate, looking forward to being with you. This person is disciplining themselves, stuck in a bad routine that dampers productivity between the both of you. But with this person maintaining themselves through discipline is feeling empowered by choosing sobriety over alcohol. So this person is trying to stop drinking. They could be exercising, trying to discipline themselves. Okay, focusing on long-term discipline rather than short-term comfort. Yeah, time restless. Time's relentless advance, holding on, trying to hold on with the due to the irreversible, due to time being irreversible, and the permanent impact that it has when it comes to maybe something taking too long. Understanding time is relentless, and the impossibilities uh, and the impossibility of reversal. So something has happened. Somebody could have went to jail, okay, due to dealing with a karmic. So what I want to do is kind of clarify this here real quick. Clarify lifesaver. Looking at you as a lifesaver, you are not alone. So this person wants a new beginning, a fresh start with you. Take it as a resonate. Clarify lifesaver. Clarify lifesaver is clarified with exploitation. Others are having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitive labor practices. So somebody is holding something over your person's head. This rather be a female or a male. Like I said, this person could be, wow, this person could be 18, somebody's 28, somebody's 35, someone's 53, someone's 24, someone's 40, 46, someone's 34. Okay. But because of what somebody knows, they're exerting this power here. Okay. Somebody's looking for someone, a shark. They're dealing with a shark. Others having power over you due to what it is that they know. Wow. Number 18, number 9, there's a cycle that's getting ready to come to an end. So the reading is about someone who is interested in you that is younger. They are in their 20s, in their 30s, maybe getting ready to be 40. You could be an older individual who someone is interested, a younger person is interested in you. Take it as a resonate. Clarify no exit. Clarify no exit. They can't leave something, can't escape from something here. It's perpetual return of the same situations. This person almost sounds like being in limbo. So you got sudden wealth, no exit, false security, lingers in material abundance, masking deeper voids, constant craving for external validation dims the value of inner growth. And someone can't get away from this. It's a sense of false security, and they're trapped in this situation with no exit. Yeah, somebody's wanting they're finding balance off of out of um, receiving this sudden wealth, but it's a sense of false security, and this person could be in danger. Okay, take it as a resonate. Clarify fatal blow. Clarify fatal blow. Fatal blow. Clarify fatal blow. Fatal blow is dealing with family ties. These are family members that could be holding your person back. Says taking each other for granted. Appreciate what you have and support each other through all. Grow together, learning from one another and evolving as a unit. Somebody could have just had a baby too as well. A fatal blow, doing some introspection and reflection in regards to the choices that they made. They could have gotten someone pregnant, take it as a resonate, but they're dealing with they got this false flame pregnant here is what I'm seeing. Clarify false flame. This is a karmic connection, a karmic relationship. Clarify false flame. And then it's got twin flames, souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion, growing in parallel dimensions, destined to intersect again, evolving separately and becoming whole individually. So it's like being in the same household with somebody, but you're not really together, or someone is around. There's someone who is closely around, and you look at them as a soulmate or a partner, but there's a lack of unity within some type of connection because it's a false flame. This person is here to teach lessons, but not blessings. Somebody could have put someone in jail. You maybe think this person is your flame, take it as a resume, but they're not. They're in your life to teach you a lesson. Someone probably got a karmic pregnant here, is what I'm seeing. Clarify walls are closing in. Someone feels like they can't breathe, being smothered. Clarify walls are closing in. Walls are closing in. Walls are closing in. Clarify walls are closing in. Passing over. Keeps a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable, and that's the problem. Someone is this is like emotionally unfulfilled type of connection, easily distracted by new attractions, new partners, okay, and unable to stay loyal, enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. So it's like this person is feeling a certain type of way because of the fact that they can't give to you, but also be reassured that this person has more than one lover too, as well as some type of connection or relationship or partnership with a karmic flame. Okay, so this person could be exercising in the gym, okay, trying to discipline themselves when it comes to alcohol or whatever the case may be, looking at focusing on long-term discipline rather than short-term comfort, stuck in a bad routine that dampers their productivity here. Clarify self-discipline. Clarify self-discipline. They're trying to discipline themselves here. Small offering. It says view small offering number 45. Things coming together, but it's going to bring about a change or conflict or confusion. It says views you as a temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship, can only do small favors, unable to give anything more, can only offer small gestures and minor tokens of affection. And they're trying to discipline themselves when it comes to offering these uh, pleasantries to other people here. Okay, but it seems like something in regards of the time. Clarify time, relentless advance. Yeah, there's relentless advancements, is what I'm saying. Trying to hold on to these relentless advancements. Clarify time's relentless advance. Time's relentless advance. This person is younger than you. Take it as a resume. Successful. Seeks validation through fame and feels unstable. The spotlight. This person is yearning for your attention, is what I feel. It makes them feel abundant. Says the spotlight is imperial and brings only momentary joy. Material abundance leads to spiritual scarcity. Okay, so they're holding on here, trying to hold on to this validation that they want from you. Okay, you can make them feel like they are the best thing since sliced bread. You make them feel this way. You make them feel unstoppable. You make them feel abundant. You make them feel rich. And they're wanting to hold on when it comes to making some type of advancement to you. But this person, remember, is in another connection. So make sure that you don't get yourself in a three-party situation. Okay, clarify across distances. Clarify across distances. They can't wait for it to be just you and them. It says the miles away seem vast, but the connection transcends space and trust. Uh, that's what's meant for you will find its way. What's meant for you will find its way. Yeah, something's coming to a deadline. Something's approaching the deadline. Some feel too that someone feels like they could be running out of time and they're trying to turn back the clocks, the hands clocks. What's that? The hands of time. But something has reached or something has played out. There's a death here, deadline. It says focus on what can be done now and not what has been delayed. Break the cycle of procrastination with a small step. Thinks they are trapped in a procrastinating cycle with no end in sight. Clarify deadline. Clarify deadline. Deadline is clarified with loneliness. This person is feeling lonely even though that they are in a connection with a karmic, but looking for your validation, looking for your love, looking for your trust, looking for you to trust when it comes to this connection here. Okay, so this person is lonely, wanting it to be just you. I could live across distances, or if not across distance, it's like you guys are apart. Okay, so like I said, you could be younger than this individual. Okay, clarify exploitation. Someone is trying to exploit a situation. Others are having power over some things that they know in regards of this person, this younger person. Clarify exploitation. I almost hear blackmail. Clarify exploitation. Exploitation is petty gains, being penny wise, pound foolish, and understanding overall success, chasing pennies, and neglecting large financial goals, chasing tiny profits, and sacrificing long term growth. Exploiting. Someone's exploiting someone and getting money from them. It could be this younger person, take it as a resume. From exploitative labor practices, suffering from this could be a job too. Corporations, someone having power over another individual because they know something in regards to them, receiving petty gains. Okay, somebody could have just had a baby, take it as a resident. Clarify family ties. Clarify family ties. Clarify family ties. Family ties is clarified with saving, holding on. Someone's trying to, the family anticipating needs prevents last minute scrambles. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. So somebody could be dipping into savings, okay, or someone's trying to hold on to their family, but it's a danger coming to a family dynamic here because someone that was not thinking about their choices and their decisions, okay? Someone's receiving some type of financial gain, but clarify sudden wealth, clarify sudden wealth, clarify sudden wealth. Sudden wealth is clarified with distractions in reverse. Staying focused, it says, I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of genuine connection, distracted and nearly causing an irreversible mistake. Wow. Sudden wealth because someone, ooh. Just what? I want somebody. Got a vibe like somebody's gonna be taken to court. I said somebody's in jail, or someone is bound to this Casanova type of energy. Sudden wealth balance. Someone thought that uh, fleeting affairs could take the place of a genuine connection. So that's where they're finding abundance at in a fleeting affair, which is going to get someone in trouble because you got the danger card. It's- And at the same time, someone's trying to hold on to their family. Okay. But the walls is closing in on this individual, is what I'm seeing. Clarify walls closing in. Clarify walls closing in. Clarify walls closing in. Walls are closing in. Sisyphus, like Sisyphus, endless pushing a boulder up the hill only for it to roll back down, making endless sacrifices for someone who doesn't appreciate it. A hopeless cycle of exertion and defeat. This is why this person is cheating, because they feel like the person that they with don't really value or honor what it is that they're doing within the connection here. This person has a lot of lovers. That's why they're labeled as the Casanova. This person might could have cut back on drinking. Okay, they could be exercising, or it's a battle when it comes to maintaining some type of healthy lifestyle, but they're trying. Okay, clarify self discipline, being very disciplined here. They're trying to stop smoking, drinking, drugging, whatever the case may be, trying to exercise more, and it's a battle. Okay, clarify self discipline. Self discipline is clarified with, I said, it's a battle with malfunction. Hesitant to address the underlying issues, the cracks begin to widen. Fear leads to neglect, and neglect breeds chaos. Worry clouds your ability to make put forth some type of action here. But someone's trying. This person is trying to maintain discipline here, but it's hard. Um, at the same time, there's small offerings here. It says views you as a temp. Yeah, so you need to be careful with this young person. Okay, this person views you as a temporary pleasure, not in a serious relationship, because they're already in a karmic connection here and being dogged out by this their karmic partner. Okay, so someone's trying to make healthy choices and decisions here is what I'm seeing. Clarify deadline, focusing on what can be done now and not what has been delayed, breaking the cycle of procrastination with small steps. They think they are trapped in a procrastinating cycle with no end in sight. That's sad. And it's all about either putting your foot down or standing your ground or walking away. So there's a deadline. Time is pushing for abandonment. There's a deadline before somebody abandons this connection, and it says effort seen and invisible and feels undervalued. Experiences. Somebody's giving someone time to change as they're gonna abandon the connection. Experience genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. So someone feels like that's it. I almost feel like ultimatum. If someone's feeling lonely within this connection here with loneliness, clarify loneliness, clarify loneliness. In this loneliness, things will come together for you, give you time to think, do some introspection and reflection in regard to your connections and your partnerships. Clarify loneliness. Loneliness is clarified with Shredder. It says notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories, random thoughts, and intense feelings. Urge you to shred the remnants of the past. Yeah. Someone could be shedding, using a shredder to shred evidence, paperwork, take it as a resume. Okay. Being in harmony, 63, harmony when it comes to working together. Someone shredding documents. Someone could be erasing messages, take it as a resume. Clarify shredder, clarify shredder, clarify shredder. Yeah. Shredding evidence, getting rid of evidence. Excuse me. This is O, choices and decisions, unity in diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership divinely guided towards union. Somebody's shredding paperwork, getting rid of evidence. Someone's getting rid of an oath. Someone could be getting a divorce, take it as a resume. Clarify oath. Someone made an oath here. Clarify oath. Clarify oath. Clarify oath. Holy Spirit. Clarify oath. Oath is clarified with guidance from above. Someone made an oath to the Most High. Willingness to be open to the connection brings graceful understanding and enhances your presence. Clarity arrives when you allow yourself to be receptive. But someone is shredding, getting rid of evidence when it comes to some type of oath. Like I said, someone could be walking away from something due to this guidance from the Most High, this guidance from above. Yeah, there's some type of unexpected news that is getting ready to come to you or your person here. There's no comparison. This person probably got into relationships and connections trying to compare you with other folks, and there's no comparison. Excuses for not, it says, excuse for not acknowledging our differences, okay, held us back. Bridging the gap starts with honesty about what sets us apart. So somebody could want to message you, communicate with you here. Secret weapon. What's hidden at the bottom of the deck is unseen foes. People could be watching, trying to see which way this individual is moving, ready to be unleashed quietly but deadly. A silent strike revealing the arsenal of the unseen. Okay, needing to be. Someone looks at someone as a secret weapon here. Condemnation. Someone's being condemned, public scrutiny, and it could be that you're older. They could be, what's that, scrutinized due to the fact that they could have an interest in you and you could be older than them. Take it as a resume. Public scrutiny causes you to question your worth and motives. Facing public opinion challenges your resilience to resolve a situation here. But you got a secret weapon. You got news, but it's bad news. Okay. A rapid escalation of events causes panic and urgency. There's something that's going to cause a disruption to somebody's plans. The unbearable truth weighs heavily on someone's heart. Clarify secret weapon. I'm out of here. Clarify secret weapon. Clarify secret weapon. Puppet trapped in a cycle of consumption and never satisfied. Shallow satisfaction from its short-lived satisfaction. Momentary gains hold you back from real happiness. If someone's using something as a secret weapon when it comes to controlling this individual here, which is keeping this person uh, trapped in a cycle. Someone could be pulling a gun on someone too, as well, to keep a person in order or keep them in check. Take it as a resident. Yeah, somebody's pulling guns on people to keep them in order, to control them. It says warning, firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control, skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. Yeah, because someone is threatening another individual that they will shoot and hurt them. And this is how they gain control over this individual. There's documentations or paperwork or something that's being shredded here. Okay. Something is being, yeah, to make them commit. It could be, wow, unexpected surprise in reverse. You may have been feeling down, but this surprise will remind you of our special connection. Wake up and enjoy the moment. Someone feels like they're missing out on a blessing due to this commitment here. Take it as a resonate, asking the big question and hoping for a positive response, and certainly surrounds long term decisions. Approaching with patience creates high expectations and intense emotional pleasure. Okay, it's a broken love. Someone is committed in a connection that is broken love, heartbreak, heartache. Someone's committed to, yeah, a heartache. Clarify commitment. Clarify commitment. Commitment is clarified with money worship. And this is the reason why this connection is broken. Self interest rules decisions and disregards fairness. Values are for sale to the highest bidder. Money comes first and ethical concerns come second. So it's like whenever money is involved, somebody's gonna take that leap of faith and do what it is that they do. Someone could be gambling, taking that gamble. Bets on concerns, hold on, bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. Dreams of hitting the jackpot, but often ends up with empty pockets. Feels trapped in a slot machine cycle and hopes for a lucky break. Looking at you as someone who can save them or deliver them. Okay. This person is dealing with some type of corporation, business, whatever the case may be, where they're getting petty gains. This person could be blackmailing or blackballing this individual due to some information that they are aware of. Okay. But yeah, I hope that resonated with someone here. Yeah, somebody's trying to escape. Doubts weigh heavy, and the leap forward seems too far, crushed by the burdens of reality, seeking solace in the thought of vanishing. Like somebody's just wanting to escape this situation, wearing a mask to hide their true emotions and avoid vulnerability, and offering surface smiles to hide the deeper pain. Yeah, because they're not receiving a breakthrough in reverse. There's no change. There are so many barriers stopping us from being together. I'm trying my best to become a better person so I can knock down the walls for you and eventually with you. There's too much with overload, people watching with peeping. Maintain the facade and guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. Yeah, somebody's going to get caught, which is going to bring about some type of tension, which is causing someone to evaluate. um, disconnection here. Unfair assessments and rarely sees the full picture, focus on shortcomings and missing out on the potential. People gossiping. And this is the reason why this young person is not coming towards you, making any type of offers. Contract in reverse, marriage in reverse, happy ending in reverse, missing out on the opportunity. But consumerism, focused on the material wealth and neglects true happiness. Unending desire for more and satisfaction is elusive. Okay. Someone needing to come off of the screen because they're cheating on their phone, infidelity. But they're telling this person or their karmic to trust them, upholding your autonomy and rejecting attempts of manipulation, critically examining sources and refusing to be blindly controlled. But it's all a lie. Behind the scenes, there's infidelity, and this person is trying to discipline themselves. Maybe this is an apparent as if they stopped drinking and they're not doing this and that and the other, but it says escaping emotions with substance, isolating, numbing emotions through substance, and losing touch with true self. Restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding trust. Okay. So someone's receiving digital whispers, connections feel real but lack depth, craving physical touch while trapped in screen, embracing each other digitally, but not but the longing for touch remains in an erratic, tumultuous connection that is damaging and poisonous. Yeah, people need to watch out. Someone's claiming or wanting to maybe using guns as a threat, not to invest in some type of connection here. Okay. I focused too much on what could be gained and neglected what truly mattered. My lack of trust caused a rift. I regret not seeing the true value of some type of relationship. So this person is wanting to start a routine, but they're unsettled. Okay, sleep brings about fatigue and reduces alertness. Unsettled sleep, so they can't sleep. They could be dreaming about you. Okay, receiving dreams about you. They're needing to pay attention to the messages and needing to let their dreams guide their intuition where it comes to moving forward. Okay. Giving someone an ultimatum. We got ticking time bomb here. Someone's mad. Germination. Someone's trying to plant something new and they don't want someone destroying it. We got imprisonment. I just said that. Someone going to jail. Clarify what is destiny? Clarify destiny. Someone's in jail or could be going to jail for non-compliance. This could be child support. Non-compliance can be severe and lasting disregard for rules, disrupts orders, and that's to be due to fights and conflicts. Like I said, somebody's got a gun. It's someone's destiny to be together here. But somebody's getting ready to go to jail pulling a gun, reaching out first. Yep. Somebody is going to lose a karmic connection due to the fact that someone is trying to intimidate someone through arsenal, weaponry, pulling guns on folks, and someone feels like they can't escape this. Someone is also holding information over someone's head too as well, and using this information to gain some type of power and some type of control over this young person too as well is what I'm feeling. So that's being a message. I hope that it resonates in some shape, form, or fashion. Thank you for chiming in, the House of Truth. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. Love you guys. And please let's take care of ourselves before we can take care of each other. That's being a message.